You have given me your hot takes so that I could cringe and react to them in videos up to this point, but never say that I am not a fair YouTuber. For now, I will extend a bit of an olive branch and give my own Xenoblade hot takes for you all to react to and roast for your own pleasure. What's that line from Fullmetal Alchemist? Equivalent exchange. Because we call this an exchange of Xenoblade hot takes. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into this. Let's begin with what we call a litmus test, essentially a hot take to test your cringe receptors. And if you overload on this one, you may not be strong enough, dare I say brave enough, to withstand what comes next. Okay? Deep breath, Jmulls. Deep breaths. I think Torah is the best nopon the series has ever had. Look, this man is straight up the Tony Stark of all rest, yeah? He created a way so that people without a natural affinity for being a driver could also become drivers. He created Poppy, Cutie, and Cutie Pie, who are unironically some of the best blades in all of Xenoblade 2. His work was expanded on and gave credence to, and eventually led to us getting Eno in Xenoblade 3, who hints at the fact that there's thousands like her. He's revolutionary, and, by the way, for those who may have missed it in Xenoblade 3, he essentially designed Origin. Man not only saved all of us, but also the Bionis as a side quest. He's the wholesome goat, ignore Blushy Crushy, we are just going to ignore that. There is no Blushy Crushy in Ba Sing Se. Still with me? Okay, good. Then hold on tight, because I promise you this gets worse. Not for me, though, because I'm speaking gospel over here, but brace yourself for what's to come. Okay, ready? This one's going to hurt, so I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. Noah would be a mid-character if it wasn't for the Eclipse section in Chapter 5 and 6. Look, he had a cool scene every now and then, but that's really the bit that made me actually care about him, and afterwards, all he really has is that bit with Chris in his side story, which I mean, it's alright. I like it, I'm just saying I'm not going to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning over it. That final bit with N was pretty cool as well, it was spectacular even, but outside of that, I feel like he was just like an okay self-insert protagonist. But that scene was so good that it elevates him up to like A tier for me. Also, Rex and Shulk Claire. Okay, that one hurt, I'm sure, for at least a few of you. But we are going to go into a bit of a lightning round, yeah? Better hit you with a combination of takes here. I'm not going to explain these next few either. There's going to be no context either. And I'm just going to go straight to it. Xenoblade X is the best soundtrack in the series to re-listen to. Riku is an underdeveloped character. The love triangle in Xenoblade 1 sucked. Xenoblade 1 has the best visual zone design in the series, but Xenoblade 2 has the best world overall, while X has the best world to play in and explore. Xenoblade 2's EN voice acting is great and memorable. Kimuravi is by far the only good-looking Agnes Ferranis. Juju as a character is a fine character, and the only reason I agree with him in F tier is because he was the turn-in for Colony 6, the little shit. Fiora is a great character. I don't know why, but apparently this is a hot take nowadays for some reason. And last but not least, Future Connected is underrated. Woo! Okay, lightning round is over. Skells are the single best gameplay mechanic the series has ever had. Let's get into this one. You thought I'd give you a second to recoup? Ha! Seriously though, Skells not only augmented how you tackled engagements, they let you have aerial fights as well. You could customize each component of them, which gave you different arts and effects. You could also customize them aesthetically with their color scheme while working up towards even better Skells, and getting drops from various enemies in the overworld that could be just straight up weapons, which would also give you arts for those Skells by association. So they had a really cool progression system behind them. You can also customize them aesthetically with their color schemes. But also, you could travel around the map with them either by land or by air, which fundamentally changed how you tackled the world of Mira, which is by far one of my favorite video game mechanics I've ever seen. It's so fun and engaging to me, because it affects pretty much every aspect of the game, and you can gear out the rest of your party with their own Skells as well, and have an entire party with fully geared Skells, which is awesome, because this is such a genuine, palpable power increase when you have a Skell, or when you get a new one, that you feel it. You feel like you accomplished something in the game. Look, if you haven't realized that at this point, if you want me to like something, just throw a dragon or a giant robot in it, I don't know what to say. Speaking of which, I want a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive Edition. It's my favorite entry in the series, by far. But I also think it had the greatest missed potential. redesigning field skills to just be account wide instead of what you have equipped for blades. Having to change my build for one button press to just swap back is annoying and not rewarding. I'd remove the gacha and make the blades acquired through the blade quest like heroes are in 3. I just want Cosmos. I don't want to have to grind for 200 hours to get Cosmos. That was just annoying. I want multiple save slots so I don't have to just delete my entire progress or make a new account if I want to do a fresh save and not get rid of all the blades I had to grind for. I'd either remove the Merc missions or automate them. Having to restart Ursula's endless Merc missions every 7 minutes is just annoying and not fun. And I'd make Siren pilotable. I don't know why this was never a thing, especially for the final fight against Ion. We could kind of, sort of, not really control Siren and Torah in the final fight, but that was just one button press to trigger a cutscene. It looked awesome, don't get me wrong, but let me control it and play as the giant freaking robot. I would also personally make Numa a toggleable character just like any other blade that you can use if you want, and replace the gameplay functionality of unlocking and utilizing Numa in a fight with Siren instead. Yes, even if you're indoors, it would look goofy, but it'd be hilarious. I would also ideally like the chance to go up to the heads of various titans or go to the back of Araya. Imagine there was a quest line where you had to climb up to Gormot's head to get some information or bounce with the titans for whatever reason. Sometimes rule of cool is okay. Like, imagine if there was a fight scene between Rex and Jin on the back of Araya as it swam around the world tree. That'd be cool as heck. And that's it. You know, I thought I had one more hot take, but I can't seem to remember. So I guess we'll just call it there. Oh yeah, Zed is the worst antagonist so far in Xenoblade, pending what happens in the DLC. And also, Gilgar clears Zed. And that will do it for the day. Thank you everybody for tuning in. My pleasure making the video. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to help support future content, and I greatly appreciate it. Stay safe with everybody. Have a great day. Go play some video games if you can. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.